Blue Protocol Star Resonance, a casual MMORPG with that old school anime vibe that tickles the itch of dungeon clearing and raiding with a big group of players at once. At the time of the recording, I have over 250 hours on this game, about 200 is fully active playing, and about 50 of that is completely optional AFK farming. I still actively play it, enjoy it with my wife and community, and plan to continue as updates roll out. But this game is far from perfect. Mixed online reviews, a horrific UI with cascading menus, difficulty navigating the 8 or so currencies, a slog of a story experience that is required to experience the game. There's a big bucket list of things that prevent it from being an absolute gem that it could be. My name is Xlice, and with over 250 hours in this game, this is my honest review of Blue Protocol Star Resonance, its pros, cons, and what makes it worth playing. From now on, I'll shorthand the title to BPSR. Getting it out of the way, this video is sponsored by BPSR, but I have made it very clear to them I'm not sugarcoating the stuff that sucks, and I will not avoid talking about things that are not done well. But I think it's really important to you guys that you get a fair assessment of what you get out of the game, even with its flaws. So thanks to them for sponsoring this video, and hope you guys enjoy. The game has a rough start. First 1 to 3 hours of the tutorial is a mandatory story slog experience that, frankly, kills around 90% of the first impressions. Most players who I've heard try this game out did not make it past this point. In an industry where attention spans are short, time investment is valuable, and money is scarce, first impressions can make or break a game. For BPSR, this is the first major hurdle to cross. If you can get through the tutorial and start to experience the gearing, combat, raiding, life skilling, and cosmetics, it becomes all the more enjoyable. But it's understandable if you can't. Hopefully, they improve the new player entry in the future, since I find it pretty important to get people onboarded to the game. Now, if you manage to get past the initial slog, the game-based systems are actually quite well done. Progression is very lax. Just literally do not care about the story. Full skip it by holding F, or secret tech by spam clicking escape. Blast through it to reach level 60 and start playing with your friends. Main quest line has virtually nothing worth staying for. I skipped 100% of it, but if you're willing to tough it out, then power to you. Community is also very important for this game. Find one through guild in the game or play with existing friends that may be interesting. For my community, it was a strong start with my guild, and we still actively play it to this day. Now, the initial progression of the game was time-gated, but not in a destructive way. It no longer is, since by this video it's already been a month plus, but initially it was. Prevents the whales from getting super far ahead and allows casual players to enjoy an hour or two of the game, take a break, and still be able to catch up within reasonable means. In my honest opinion, games that are not time-gated for this type of MMO progression have a hard time bridging the progression gap between whales or full-time streamers able to play 20 hours a day and the casual audience working and coming home to enjoy some cozy gaming. It reminded me of a classic KR MMO in the past. The progression was so brutal in the early stages that it really felt necessary to grind 12 plus hours a day with multiple alt accounts so you could grind the resources needed to upgrade your main account to stay on pace with everyone else. That was exhausting. In this game, I appreciate the balance between no-lifing and casual gaming, allowing both sides of the player base to still interact, dungeon or raid together, and progress at relatively the same speed. So, then what's the paying aspect then? This game still does have a gacha system for cosmetics and also for things that you can summon and provide passive buffs called Battle Imagines. But not a single point throughout my 250 hours did I feel pressured to do either of those things. This I find is really important. All of these passive Imagines are farmable over time in game, and cosmetics are cosmetics. Yes, you'll be weaker than the Giga Whales who have multiple copies of these Imagines, think like Genshin Constellations, but their power scaling is not oppressive, and the content in the game is balanced around max investment F2P and these whales. To provide context, I have spent about $25 US on the monthly pack and battle pass in this game. I also come from a gacha space known for spending lots of money on characters. Just a brief glimpse at my YouTube summon videos will tell you everything you need to know about that. So for me, neither the monthly nor the battle pass gave me direct power progression in the game. They just gave me a little bit of premium currency that I have the luxury of spending on gachable cosmetics or exchanging for in-game currency on the trading market. Now, what have I done with that currency? Well, basically nothing. My character progression is exactly the same as an F2P player, including my summon Imagines. In fact, I would say that certain ultra invested F2Ps are most definitely stronger than I am. That being said, I have still completed almost all of the most difficult content in the game released in the first month. This includes master tiers of these dungeons and all 3 hard difficulty raids. So yeah, TLDR when it comes to the pay to win or gacha aspect, the game is best described as 90% MMO and 10% gacha. The 10% gacha just exists, is not pressuring, and is mostly cosmetic. Now, a debrief about combat and the class system. So we've got tank, support, and DPS, the ultimate trifecta for MMOs. There are 2 tank classes, Shield Knight and Heavy Guardian. There are 2 support classes, Beat Performer and Verdant Oracle. And there are 4 DPS classes, Stormblade, Marksman, Frostmage, and Wind Knight. You'll notice that each class also has 2 specializations within those classes. So basically there are 4 types of tanks, 4 types of supports, and 8 types of DPS. You'll be able to activate these through the talent tree and can switch your specialization at any time. The game refunds the resources for those talent points, so no fear of trying out different branch paths. Just be careful about your gear though. Specializations within each class may scale off different stats, so be mindful of that. The great thing is that on one character account, you can technically unlock every class. It does cost a premium currency, but it's not expensive at all, and usually people don't go beyond like 1 or 2 extra classes. Personally for me, I main just 1 class. Not enough time for me to invest in multiple with a bunch of other games that I'm covering. But I really do like the option that it's there and isn't a pain in the ass to respec if you need to. There's also pretty decent balance across all classes. I've seen most of everything used in the endgame. Of course, there's always going to be preference and power difference. Some DPS have better early game, some DPS scale better late game with crit, etc. This section doesn't need too much discussing. There's also an auto battle feature in the game, but that's mostly for grinding mats for upgrading or fast clearing dungeons for dailies that you're way overpowered for. All the most difficult content in the game is usually not auto friendly. Some classes actually do play pretty well on auto battle. Some don't. For me personally, I'm on this Iato slash spec for Stormblade, which is crit reliant, and it has some of the worst auto battle AI of all time. So I manually play about 90% of the game. I love it, and it's fun. But yeah, base combat is pretty fun, but it can get repetitive. I have a section in this video showcasing the raids, so instead of vocalizing it here, I'll just show you later on. Also, as a personal recommendation, if you plan to join the game, you'll have a much easier time progressing through content as a tank or support. As would be expected, DPS are the most common class, and people do filter by your ability score, since it generally means more whale investment on talents and battle imagines. This inevitably means that people prefer having the spenders with higher invested talent levels and battle imagines for the DPS than not. Tanks and supports are much less investment dependent, and their contribution to dungeons and raids doesn't scale nearly as hard with whale investment. Their utility is what matters. So take this as you will, just my progression if you plan to try the game out now. Now when it comes to progression, the system starts at level 40 gear, which I barely have any of at this point, then progresses to 60 gear, and then progresses to 80 gear, all time gated by about 2 to 3 weeks in between. At the time of recording, we're in between level 60 to level 80 gear. So the next breakpoint for us is going to be grinding level 80 gear and doing even more difficult dungeons. This allows for people to progress comfortably and again, not get absolutely gear diffed by the whales. What ends up happening in those cases where time gating is not in place is public rating becomes impossible because people just filter out everyone below a certain gear score. So I appreciate the current system and think it's actually very well done in my opinion to cater to both sides of players. Hard mode dungeons and master mode dungeons are scaled up to pretty good difficulty, and the current most difficult content in the game is clearable with full F2P teams. There's a lot of ways to min-max even as an F2P, including life skills, enhancing, general farming for small upgrades, so don't expect to blast through it with bare minimum investment. Master mode dungeons and hard raids also have mechanics that need paying attention to, and while they aren't the most complicated if you've played hardcore MMOs, they have enough thought put into them that they do need coordination. Then there's the 12 to 20 man raids, which in my opinion are the most fun to do. Grab your crew and start raiding out, with shot calling, mechanics to watch out for, and DPS checks and uptime. All of this content continuously progresses your characters and makes for, in my opinion, a very fun progressional experience. For what it's worth though, the game does not really describe the progression that well. So a lot of the information that I've actually learned about the game is from either doing it myself or asking other players. So that is one thing that this game could majorly work on is progression. How do I describe it? It's kind of like progression transparency for the game. And finally, a brief section on the casual or social side of the game. I don't really dive too much into these things, but it's definitely there. There are cosmetic gamers, there's life skillers, there's homestead farmers, there's achievement hunters. This game has it all. Life skilling is a really big part of the game, and while it does have some of the worst UI imaginable, it's basically crucial for every single player, especially F2Ps, to constantly invest in life skilling. This is the major way that F2Ps are able to sell things to the in-game trading house and as a result buy things as well. Items do have a fixed range of prices and cooldown of bot items being resold to prevent market fixing and price manipulation. Currently, I've made quite a bit from the market, but I mainly use life skilling as a self-sustainable way to produce food buffs and potions that are essential for raids. So we have both fishing and cooking. Fishing is not shown here, but fishing is its own separate thing. Cooking for the food buffs, like I mentioned previously. We have alchemy for the potions. Both food and potions are basically the two necessary things for endgame raiding. These are the two ways that you can further improve your stuff. There's no other stuff besides these two. There's smelting for gear refinement, and then there's gem crafting for gear embedding, and the other production life skills, mineralogy, botany, artisanry, and weaving, which make the materials for the previous ones that I mentioned. Life skills eventually all cross paths with each other, so it's a pretty complex system with decent depth. There's also homestead farmers. These exist for achievement hunting and currency farming for homestead resources that feed back into life skills. And then finally, there are achievement hunters for flexing your armband. Some achievements have these gold trophies, which are specific for this thing right here called your title. And if you get to a certain rank, you can get the gold one, you can flex it basically, right? So gold requires 10 gold trophies and 175 normal ones. The purple one requires 5, which is where I'm at. I kind of just stayed there. So yeah, overall, I do enjoy the game quite a lot. Take things at your own pace. It's a casual MMO after all. There's no PvP in it, no heavy pay to win, and it's just pay to be stronger for PvE content. If you can get through the initial slog and have a group of buddies to play, or want to enjoy an existing community, BPSR scratches that itch if you've been wanting an anime-style dungeon raid type game. Now, a final section dedicated to my community, my friends, and the raids that we've been doing. You'll probably recognize a lot of these people, and yes, they do enjoy the game, and I anticipate we'll keep playing together for future updates. Shout out to my guild Corpa and all the friends you'll hear in this chaotic mess. Here's some highlight of the endgame content in this game. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hey, whoa. Our DPS need to watch that.
I just realized how terrible you sound in voice.
Wait, am I open mic right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm muting. Alright, I'm good now.
Get ready for heat zone. Where's the heat zone? Heat zone back left? Or back right? Avalanche. Alright, DPS window.
Oh, I was close.
Good job. Stay out of the range.
Oh, scary a little bit. Oh, this is bad. They need
tank. Don't get hit by the breath.
Looking good, looking good. They're good. Things are good. Phasing. They should be phasing soon.
Alright, get ready for an AoE.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
That's a fast phase. Okay. Oh, you fucking bitch-ass tornado! I swear, my. Oh, okay. Genius. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Nice. We're good. Oh.
Wow, clean job. Good job,
okay.
Guys. Alright, DPS check. Nice, good job. Barrel back left. Quick this barrel. The next barrel's on the other side. Nice, good job. Tank's frozen. Let's get tanks first. Alright, DPS. Good luck, you guys. Tanks.
Yeah, watching.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to push the boss. She's trying to push the boss.
Frozen and there's no ammo. Uh-oh.
Try to push the boss. Maybe.
Wait, this is it.
Push the boss. Yes.
Let's go! Good job, you guys.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Why is there Muku?
Left party goes.
Why is there Muku? Why is there Muku?
He's going to hit him. He's going to hit him.
Let me. Oh,
too late.
Who did that?
The Muku hit it.
It's a big ass dragon.
Half of my screen is wings.
All right, 2 people should have it now.
Oh, I see though.
Okay.
Okay, Rennie has one. Space time blitz.
Blaze that?
Yeah, when it goes up, we need to interact. Oh, that's kind of early.
interact.
Wait.
Oh,
That
we're
is
dead.
so
early.
All right, guys. All right. End of space time. Do we remember what this one is?
we got it. Yeah,
Nope.
we got it.
Nope.
Yeah, left and
we
right
go
party.
We get left and right parties. Need to go to the edge. Left and right. Left and right.
Who's left? Who's right?
It's islands.
Is always right, team. Yeah, we're gonna fly up.
Whoa.
Yes.
We
Oh,
wanna
I
land.
can make it.
How do you make that?
You're welcome
Oh,
back.
Jake, that's a cool outfit you got. How do I get that?
So, step 1, open that wallet. Step 3,
Wait, what happened to step 2?
oh, don't worry about it.
Have a group
Oh
thing?
no, group.
That's stack.
In what, like 5
Holy
seconds?
shit.
Oh, no.
Right there.
Nice.
Nice.
Didn't activate that. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, shit.
Wait. Oh.
cow.
Oh, shit.
Pay attention.
I was
Yeah, that's so
God.
lame.
My hungry ass thought the burger.
I forgot it does in and out, bro.
Okay, it's island
Oh, now
now.
it is.
Stay
Don't press
at the
W.
edge.
Just stand at the edge.
Yeah, don't press anything.
Hands in the air, cinema. Ah, fuck
You want
it.
markers
the
left
light.
and
I think
right
it's doable.
after
Yeah.
putting like the middle and left.
Well,
I think what
Yeah.
you should, I think we should do
One
is we
and
should
three.
differentiate dark and light. So,
I'll
But
put
you can just
one
remember
more on
your
the right
color,
side.
no?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Just do color.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just
So
remember
left
if
party
you're-
will go light, right party will go dark.
I'm here to drop your frames.
Oh yeah, I love it.
You're welcome. Merry Christmas.
I'm gonna use the bathroom. Everyone, good luck.
Wait a second. No.
Jake and Code, you guys will main com. I'm gonna mute and rely on you.
Let's clean up the comms. Let's take it home, guys. I need to see my family. Space-time blitz is happening immediately after this. Get ready to get on the portals. Purifying light, starting outside, coming in. Blitz is happening. He's gonna jump up. Get ready to shield.
Yeah, we go to the crystal and then we go out.
Yep.
Go to the out one. Get ready to scatter. When you have a debuff, walk through the portal.
Wait on dark side. Wait
Kill
on dark
Radiant,
side.
wait, Radiant.
Wait on dark
Wait.
side. Wait on dark side. Okay, I think
kill.
Alright, we can run it. We can run it. We can run it.
you have to float down or jump down.
Whoa.
Yeah, just jump
And
down.
float.
You cannot float. There's no gliding in this.
Oh.
Who activated?
Oh,
Spam
we
H.
are-
Spam H. Spam H. Spam.
I didn't get knocked up.
All right, this
Okay.
is the mech I was talking about
Oh,
last.
it
with
works!
Radiant
Holy
C.
shit, that's crazy.
It's not really.
I'm gonna
super
miss-
Oh my
safe.
I'm gonna make. I'm mitigating this.
We're all in
It's
this
very
little
small.
huddle.
It's okay. You guys are good. We made it. We did it. We cleaned
Okay,
it.
we're moving.
Oh,
Moving thing back to
Hey, good shit.
yay!
Go team.
Hey.
job.
So much cleaner. So much cleaner.
And last but not least, an obligatory mention to the login rewards. If you go to the event page here and you go to Voyage's Memento, there is a 15-day login thing which provides really juicy enhancement materials. You get Reforged Stones, you get Guild Supplies chests, requires refinement materials, you get Starforged Crystals, which are also for refinement, you get Talent Books, which are probably some of the most important stuff for general progression. You get even more Talent Books, you get exquisite materials for your battle magics to craft them. There's a lot of stuff. You get Bury Mech Shards, which helps you refine. There's a chance for it. You can make it 100%. And we get even more. We're going to be getting Reforged Stone level 80 because in the future, we're going to be grinding for level 80 gear. And then finally, we get a free weapon skin. And then, of course, if you go to the store, there are general cosmetics, right? There's theme bundles here. There's Style Vault stuff. There's a fashion store, which provides a whole suit of stuff. If you hover over it, you can see exactly how it looks on you. We have even nice outfits here. We have accessories as well, and you have mounts that you can also see how they would look with their corresponding skins. And if you go to the Meow stuff, this is even more expensive for the Giga Whales out there. You can go super chic and aura farmy, right? Like, look at that. There's even an animation for this one, which is kind of cool. And for accessories, you can get like this. You can get some wings if you want to. You get weapon skins, right? You can get even nicer mounts, right? You can get horses and stuff. These are like some of the Giga stuff though. Like this investment is crazy. I've seen people that have been using this around me. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But it does cost a lot of money. Like this, they do not pressure you at all to do this stuff. It is just in the game, but it is very expensive because each of these tickets cost quite a bit. And also if you go to the wardrobe, you can also preview what other stuff will look like on you. Like for example, I have some of these for my weapon. Even if I do not have it for my weapons, I can still see exactly how they would look on me if I were to get them. Same thing for the mounts here. You also have some cool things like this bubble here, the futuristic jet rider or whatever it's called, and the golem foxen, hyper impulse what it's called. But that's basically it. 250 hours of fun for me in this game. They'll be continuing to release progressional updates to this game, so look forward to casual scaling that doesn't pressure your time. Hopefully, I was able to give an honest and balanced review of the game as someone who has invested a lot of time into it. If you want to try out the game yourself, be sure to use my link in the description or pinned comment. I play a lot of gacha games in general that you probably have seen before, and even more on my second YouTube channel, so hit that subscribe button for more juicy content. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the game. And of course, thank you to BPSR for sponsoring the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.